Kang the Conqueror has been conquered. Jonathan Majors found guilty. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Bradley Beal hurt again. Why does this keep happening to the Suns? Why? Kanye West delayed the album. We're never going to get vultures. That shit ain't ever going to happen. Yo, the Queued Up Podcast, episode 46, baby. We own tonight. It's Christmas. Yeah. Queued Up. Christmas time, yeah. By the time this comes out, it's going to be close to Christmas. Yo, what's up, Queued Up crew? I'm your boy, DJ Aaron Michael. Episode 46. We got a jam-packed one. You guys are not locked into the Queued Up Podcast. Yo, we've been having the giggles already all night tonight. All right, it's going to be a wild one. All right, you already know who the squad is. Shout out to my boy, Radio Chewy in the building, Jesus Crust. Wait, did you flip off the camera?
No, I did this.
Oh, I was like, yeah. Like, man, this man's a menace. Not in the spoken word high chair, and he's actually here in civilization.
He's on the sexy red.
I know.
I'm on the sexy red.
He's down. He's down on sea level now. Artemis Reeps.
Artemis Reeps.
How's the Artie party doing?
I have no idea.
Hey, Jay Alexa last week, she was cooking you, bro.
I don't think so. If I watched the episode, Jay. I think I cooked you a little bit, I'm going to be honest. Right in the middle.
We're just going to need a friendly debate between you two. We're just going to have to see you guys just go back and forth because I don't think she likes you, bro.
It is what it is.
I like it.
It is what it is.
And you want to know who we all like? We all like my bro, Gibby Visions, actually on the couch in front of the camera.
What do you mean? I'm clearly RC.
Oh, hey, RC, you're only lighter, no dreads, and you wear glasses now. Good to see you.
Nah, I'm glad to be here, guys. It's good to be in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Even though I'm here every week, I'm just really excited to finally be on the show.
I know he's over here taking pictures and stuff
always
like
part
that.
of the show.
You know, hey, but now you get to tell them yourselves how many followers you got now, and
not enough. That's how
well, we're gonna plug you early. Let them know right now. How can they follow you?
Hey, Gibby_Visions. That's GIBBY_Visions.
One of the best up-and-coming photographers I've seen in quite a long time. He's been doing a lot of work. He just dropped some new skateboarding pictures, which are amazing as well.
Shout out to Matt Walls, Nick Trees. Holla.
See, Gibby be dropping the hardest fucking drops, man. He'd be like salty.
Hey,
salty.
yo, man, sometimes I drop names around people and they'll be like, oh, you know him? I'll be like, yeah, I worked with him when I was 12.
Yeah, I knew him back when we were 4 years old, man. Speaking of which, Salty, you still owe me $4.19, motherfucker. I'm going to find you, all right? I got goons in Queens, Salty. I'm going to find you.
Shout out that man, Salty Brazi.
Yeah, no, facts. But no, we're super excited to have my boy Gibby here. Shout out to RC as well. Take it today off. Shout out to the Calvary. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are watching, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get. We're close to our first year. We're 6 episodes away from technically doing a year of this podcast. That's fucking insane. Yo, all the love, all the views, all the guests, all the reels, and we're just getting started. I know that's corny and cliche. We're just getting started.
And we're just getting started.
Yo, next year, we're going ape shit. That's what's going to happen. But for this episode, there's a lot going on in the internets right now. 2023 is ending on I don't even know if you want to call it a bang, but it's just a big explosion. Jonathan Majors was found guilty.
Oof.
Kang is going down. We're going to talk about that. The Suns have been having a little bit of rough luck when it comes to injuries. Bradley Beal got hurt. But, we scraped the win against the Wizards, and we're going to be missing Bradley for about 2 more weeks. And then we're doing another round of Hot Cues, which if you're new to the channel, Hot Cues is where we talk about different internet things for about, 5 to 7 minutes if we can, if we're not getting off to a tangent, but sometimes we do. Talking about Kanye West, talking about Tinder is going to be charging $4.99 a month for a certain subscription and why Artie already signed up for it. And what's our favorite Christmas movie? So, y'all ready?
Yeah. I guess so.
Because,
I got some opinions to get off, bro.
Oh, shit.
That's for sure. I came through with a docket.
I know. As soon as Gibby found a word he was going to be on air, this man pulled out a notebook and a pencil.
Y'all been waiting for this.
Hey, man.
It's crazy.
We got a lot of things to talk about, bro. Like Jonathan Majors, big update. It hit the news today, on Monday. found guilty of third-degree. I want to get this right: third-degree assault and harassment.
Damn.
Of his ex-girlfriend, I want to say, and could be facing up to a year in prison.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Which is crazy because we all seen the video of him running away from old girl, whatever the case was, and it kind of seemed like he was going to get off.
Yeah, but like I always say, man, innocent until proven guilty, and I mean you're guilty, so keep your hands to yourself, G.
Have y'all ever dated a woman that has tried to physically attack you?
Never in a serious way. I mean, I mainly date Latinas, and they're all like, you gotta be able to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
teach you how to
gonna
fight.
say.
Shit.
No, they're gonna whoop your ass till you learn.
I'm not a person who would talk bad about any shorty that I've dated, but there's some women out there that will try to whoop your ass. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm very lucky that I've never been in that situation.
yeah, me too.
Well, I only ask is because we all hear those horror stories. I mean, you don't even have to look far. You go on you can watch Jerry Springer and watch chicks just start going ham and having to get held back by security trying to slap somebody.
Yeah, it's just wild, man. It's hard when it's like, because the stigma is most men are raised and taught not to put hands on women.
Yeah.
Unless it's like dire and you got to protect yourself. So when women think that, some women, not all, it's a very, very certain few instances where we've seen where women try to attack men thinking, oh, he's not going to hit me back. He ain't going to do that, especially if you're a nice guy and you're put into a shitty-ass situation. So when it comes to Jonathan Majors, I don't know if we have all the facts about exactly what happened and what led up to the harassment and the assault, but his career might be forfeit after this, at least for a long time.
Yeah, dude. Like, we were kind of discussing this a little bit before we started shooting, and like Marvel was waiting to drop him basically until they found that verdict. Like they were so quick to jump on that, but
Yeah.
We about to get 20 more Pixar movies, 20 more Star Wars shows. No, nothing from
That sounds
the Avengers at
terrible.
all.
No, well, apparently they already changed it from the Avengers, the Kang,
the Kang Dynasty or whatever.
yeah,
it was.
Kang Dynasty to now just Avengers 5.
So are they just gonna completely just obliterate that story now, or like? I mean, I don't see why they couldn't just recast personally, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they might, but there's been rumors already. Look, Kang already got fucked up. He already got soloed by Ant-Man.
Nah, dude,
like-
it's such a shitty movie.
Like,
oh
come
my God.
on.
I kind of liked it for some reason.
I
don't
mean,
know
like,
why.
it was fun, sure, but yeah, dude, we're talking about Kang the Conqueror, who's supposed to be like the next big threat.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking taken down by fucking ants.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
Like, come on. Like, we seen him in Loki, and he gets stabbed in the neck, and he's just done. Like, all right, see you soon, head ass. And he's gone. And then Ant-Man with the worst version of MODOK I've ever seen before in my entire life. And he just gets done there. Like, what more?
Fucking MODOK,
Thanos
dude.
beat Hulk's ass
Oh,
fucking full strength with just a couple of
Just him,
jabs.
yeah, pretty much just fisticuffs, bro.
And a poke to the neck. And you're supposed to be a bigger threat than Thanos?
Yeah, I mean, you can't even compare the Thanos arc. I'm sorry. That was prime cinema.
Oh, that was God tier.
It
I
was
know.
like I went on a date with a girl to, I think it was Avengers Endgame, right?
Mm.
And
You know, the movies is one of those things you're not supposed to take a woman to. That's on the list of.
oh well, fuck off.
I know,
Then,
right?
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That's a
dirt.
different
All right, so you took a
conversation
girl. All
entirely.
right,
So-
you took it there.
She was, yeah, and we were sitting there, and normally I don't care if a girl talks that much during a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care too much. Like, you know, a little question.
If
here
it's
and
something
there.
I want to see, then Ma, watch the movie.
But I was like, I waited I literally looked at her because she kept asking questions. I was like, look, I get you got questions, but I waited like 10 years for this. I was like, please wait till after the movie. And she was like, she was cool though. I wonder if I doubt she'll see this, but but it was, I felt bad, but it had to be done.
No, man, like when
Oh, dude,
Avengers.
hold on. Sorry, before we move on, dude, I actually got that Endgame spoiled before it even started.
How?
So some asshole was being, I don't know. So there was like some sort of squabble like in the theater, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if it was like over a seat or some bullshit. And pretty much like he ended up leaving before this fool left. He just shouts, Iron Man dies, and just fucking leaves.
Wow.
Wow.
What
Dude,
a
I was like,
bitch.
wow, bro, dude, I waited so long just to watch this fucking movie. I was so tempted just to get up and spear that motherfucker.
You should have, bro. You should have
Shoulda-
whipped that boy's
honestly,
ass.
I should have, but like,
Nah,
it's just a fucking movie, dude.
That-
And
that-
I mean, like, we all kind of knew, but like,
Some people are assholes. I remember when Harry Potter was like at the peak. I wasn't a Harry Potter fan, but apparently there was like a story about how, like, you know, all the little girls and young people would be waiting outside the movie theaters back in the day, kids, when people used to camp out to go see movies. And somebody, like these guys, they were driving around with like the book and they were reading like the character deaths. Like, and in chapter 4, Hermione, like type shit, it's ruining it for the people that have like, damn, that's some petty ass shit. Gibby, has anybody ever ruined any of the Avengers movies for you?
Not necessarily like the Avengers movies, but I remember it was a couple Spider-Man movies. Like when I was a kid, because I don't know, I was raised in a house with like, you know, I had siblings and cousins. We were always over, and so we didn't go out to the movie theaters. We had to wait till it came out on DVD, or we caught it at Blockbuster, and then we all have to watch it together. And then some of my cousins, they would just come in the room and be like, "Oh, is this the part when so and so happens?" It's like, bro, why would you say that?
No, like,
yeah, that's a to me that's almost like that's a fight. There's some things like getting a first time or you know experiencing something raw like that of like a character dying. Like if you know it's coming, it completely changes the way that it happens. You know who did me so dirty? My cousin, my cousin David. David, you
asshole,
motherfucker.
David. You bitch,
When I
you.
went to see the Star Wars movie, the one where Han Solo dies in it.
Oh yeah,
Bro, this man straight up like as I'm going like leaving because he was at the crib. As I'm leaving, he goes, "Oh, Han Solo dies." Like you could have said anything else about the movie, but he knew he did that shit on purpose. And I was in my mind, I was like, maybe he's joking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when the scene began where Han Solo's like on that bridge thing,
and
and
he's
I
trying to like grab like the lightsaber.
and I'm like, my face, I just went straight face like he's really about to die right now. This is some fucking bullshit, dog.
Yeah, I mean, but if you watched the movie, you knew that shit was coming. Like once we're getting off topic, but once Kylo didn't let go, I was like, Han it then, don't trust him. He was like, it just like right through his armpit, like, I was like, no.
Damn.
Yeah, damn, he went out like a fucking weenie.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, Jonathan Majors was one of the most popular black actors in the game. He was doing a lot of work. Creed 3, all of his commercials.
Dude, that was really good.
I still have to see it.
He's about to take over, bro.
He really was.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, we needed some fresh blood. And now with this, I'm not saying his career is done because we've seen people go through adversity. Look at Robert Downey Jr. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys and people in Hollywood, like, they go through bullshit and they come back as long as they better themselves.
Yeah.
But to lose a bag like that Marvel Disney money for 4, 5, 6 movies, I mean, he's probably already set for life, but damn. Like, do we think he can recover from this, or we think it's game over and he should lose everything?
I don't think it's like game over, but I definitely think the lane he was going down is gone because Disney and them, they don't play that shit.
Yeah, they really
They don't play like no kind of.
They don't play that. I mean, I guess this is before, but I was saying, they had Robert Downey Jr. as like one of their main roles, but Robert Downey Jr. was already hired for Iron Man before Disney purchased Marvel.
Did he have like cases like this? I thought he was just kind of more like a junkie.
I thought it was like drugs.
alcohol.
Well, drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, no, they'll let that slide.
Oh, they're gonna let that slide.
Which
Yeah,
is
but they don't-
crazy because, I mean, think about how many people are fans of like Johnny Depp, who's an admitted drug addict. You know, I believe he's admitted alcoholism as well. And he's gone through his own cases of alleged accused, domestic violence.
Accusation.
Well, I
Yeah.
think right now, I think like anything involving women, domestic violence, where it's like a man towards a woman, cooked. You're cooked nowadays. Like, you're done for it. And I mean, rightfully so, but like, if I was ever a famous, like Jonathan Majors level famous, I'd have cameras everywhere, G. Because I wouldn't, I mean,
Well, they did have
That-
cameras, and the cameras caught him telling
I
his
was
white
gonna say,
girlfriend
that
she
could-
should
that
be more
could,
like Coretta
you know.
Scott King and Michelle
see,
Obama.
my cameras would have just caught me not beating her
My
ass.
cameras would've-
Obviously.
that is also illegal. Already.
Well,
What?
yeah, you can't record everything. But
Well, no, I mean, I can record.
You
if
can
it's in
record
my car
everything,
and
but if
shit.
you're gonna release part of the evidence, you gotta release the whole thing.
That's
Somebody-
cool. Y'all can have me washing my ass or jerking off or whatever the fuck I'm
Hey,
doing.
you got stalkers that would be willing to pay high dollar for that shit. So you better be careful what you're talking about there, buddy.
I'm just saying, if I'm making that kind of money, that's a small price to pay. And like data is so cheap now. You can literally like in like a 480 quality, like record your whole life. You could probably record every
Depressing.
minute.
I'm gonna bring up a controversial point real quick, and you guys tell me if I'm off the rocker, okay? Till we break the glass. If it was a black woman instead of a white woman, you think he still would have got fired? Or a woman of color rather than a white woman? This is me just being ignorant. I'm just asking.
I think I guess I put it this way. I think it's up to the fans in a way, or like it's up to the how people react to it. I think that like if it was a woman who did it, men, I don't think we're gonna. I mean, we should, but I just don't think a lot of men will like stand up for a guy all the time if he's getting like abused.
Wait.
So like
do
you
you
saying
mean?
if a woman hit a man, right?
No, I'm saying if Jonathan Majors committed like harassment or whatever, but if it was a woman of color rather than a white woman, you think it would have maybe been judged differently? Because sometimes
No,
Some
I think
people-
I
he's
don't.
some
I
getting
would. I
cooked.
would. I would say no.
I think he's
okay.
getting
Some
cooked
people try
either way.
to some people in the comments try to play the race card and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I'm just
dude, it's heavily racial right now. And anything like any post Jonathan Majors.
No, I think if you done the crime, you done the crime. Personally, Give me-
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I don't know.
Come on,
I'm-
son.
I'm not going to touch on whether or not
Bro, we already
if
broke
the
the glass,
women were
bro.
black
Come
or
on.
white. But I personally think in cases like this or cases that are similar to this, it's a moment where you question whether or not people outside parties kind of sabotage it. They picture someone like a Jonathan Majors, or you hear conspiracies in the past like a Michael Jackson about to buy this network, a Bill Cosby about to buy this network. Jonathan Majors is going to be the next big thing, and everybody knew it. Do you think, outside, maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist for
See,
that matter, but do
I
you think it's
with
sabotage?
that whole argument, I think some people started using because they tried to say Diddy was about to buy NBC and then all this shit happens. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Like I don't want to keep hearing so and so is about to buy this. Like Jonathan Majors was about to take off, but it already kind of seemed like him and his ex kind of had a rocky relationship, and then he jumps into dating Megan Good. I don't know how he fell into that one, but hey, he's winning. So that's kind of crazy. But I feel like that whole conspiracy theory of somebody's about to be more powerful. Like Tyler Perry didn't get caught up in anything. Oprah didn't get caught up in anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just-
Tyler Perry dealt with some lawsuits. Tyler Perry just has enough capital to make that go away.
Well, so did Bill Cosby, but he couldn't make that go away, and then it kind of we can get into if we get into
I
that,
mean,
that's a slippery slope.
I mean, I think if we were gonna get into conspiracies, then we would have to think of like, okay, why wouldn't Tyler Perry get any issues on him making a purchase versus somebody else? Like I honestly think like right now I could see that like strong masculine figures are like not wanted in a lot of areas anymore. So if I feel like with Tyler Perry, because of the types of movies he makes and the types of roles he plays, and like a lot of the movies are like empowering, like black women women empowerment, black women empowerment. Like I think that's what they want at the forefront right now. I don't think they want like a Diddy owning a thing, because then they're like, oh,
well,
like
who doesn't want that?
I'm not sure.
I think the only time where there's like any type of like profiling that's done when it comes to owning something, at least that's blatant, is sports teams, especially the NFL. The NFL is a boys' club. And Diddy for many years tried to buy like the Panthers or whatever the case was, and he had money, and then they, but sometimes some of these black actors and professionals, they would have to have like teams and partners to be able to do it. But we don't have any black ownership in the NFL at all. And we only had one black owner in the NBA, and that was Michael Jordan, and he sold the majority of his shares.
That's crazy to me though, because it's all black. It's like majority.
He wasn't that good of an owner, but I mean, he was a black owner.
No, you're right. I'm just.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that
just saying
it's majoritively black players. So you would think that there would be more opportunities for. But that also has to do sometimes with how NFL players are managing their finances too.
Okay, yeah, but just because you're not even an NFL player, like Magic Johnson finally became like a partner of a team, like with the Commanders or whatever, but he doesn't flat out own it himself. It's just, long story short, because I know we're kind of getting off topic a little bit. It just sucks, man. Jonathan Majors, hopefully he could, you know what I'm saying, if he is found guilty, so hopefully all the parties that were affected by what he's done, they can find some type of peace and closure to this, because, hey, we don't advocate anybody being harassed or definitely assaulted. We're not cool with that shit at all.
Yeah.
No matter how good of an actor you are, whatever the case is, if you are found guilty and there's the proof, then hey, man, you gotta do the crime. So
yeah, that's what I'm on too. Is like, and I'll reiterate this every time we talk about a situation like this. Is I'm not gonna because I low-key hate when people tell me like, oh, like you still support Jonathan Majors like before we knew the verdict.
Yeah,
and it's like it's not about me supporting him. It's about me not knowing the guilty verdict. Once I know you're guilty, you're done. Like, it is what it is. Like, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, and maybe you didn't, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going to take the time to figure all of that out. But at least I'll give you the benefit of the doubt in the beginning of if before you're found guilty. I'm not gonna assume you're guilty. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Does that make
dude.
sense?
Like we like it's just. We don't do the mob mentality like everybody else does.
Yeah, like I'm not doing that mob mentality thing, and then people like that get on my nerves because I really don't. When you get that mob mentality and you can just decide something without all of the evidence in front of you, or at least without someone properly sifting through evidence and coming to a conclusion, like you're kind of like a dangerous person because you're not even in control of your own thought processes.
Well, we're so used to like once you get accused of something like, oh, Gibby stole from the vending machine, head ass.
Now I'm a
thief
thief
like
forever.
it's a rap. Like like even if you're found not guilty, unless it's like you completely can overturn it and you have like the video proof to it. As soon as somebody thinks, because social media has made it to where you actually get a chance to know who these celebrities, who these artists, who these influencers are. And a lot of times, a lot of people are kind of weird. Everybody's weird in their own way. Everybody has their own thing that they do. But once you feel like you know somebody, and we've seen it too many times where you try to give somebody the benefit of it, yeah, he would never do that. She would never do that. And then you find out, damn, they really did that. Now people are just becoming like so numb to the fact that somebody might be innocent. Yeah. When people get lied on, people get falsely accused and they get their lives ruined. Athletes get their lives ruined. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got to do a better job as society for not pointing a finger and blaming somebody and trying to ruin their life in some crazy ass witch hunt until we actually get the proof.
Yeah, or just if you're an individual at home right now, just think about am I being a hypocrite? Like, don't be a hypocrite. That's as simple as it is. Like if, for example, with what was the Lizzo thing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the conclusion was to that, or if it's still.
I kind of just faded away a little bit.
Kind of did, yeah.
Yeah, she just been dancing on the internet.
I'm sure we could like look it up and find it if we wanted to, but let's just assume nothing happened with Lizzo. Or no, actually, let's assume the opposite. Let's assume that she was guilty for this example.
Yeah.
If you were a person who was like, Lizzo would never do that. I love Lizzo.
Yeah.
We're going to support her all the way through.
America!
Then be like that with everybody until they're found guilty.
But people pick and choose. Though.
Exactly, but that's
pick and choose.
That's the problem with people. You have no principles. You have no consistency in your character. That's the issue.
Sorry, real quick. I can't find anything like concrete, but it looks like it may or may not have been thrown away or settled.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. It's not settled yet. So if you were saying fuck Jonathan Majors, then you should also be saying fuck Lizzo. Or if you were saying I love Lizzo, I support her until she's proven guilty, then you should be saying go Jonathan. Or you should have been saying until he's found guilty. My thing is just people just.
And I honestly feel like in regards to, Jonathan Majors' situation specifically, to go back on your point earlier, you could bounce back from something like this. There's definitely examples of actors that have gone through, controversy,
Right.
been arrested and stuff like that. Listen, you say he's got a year. Hopefully he uses that time to rehabilitate himself and to, get the help he needs, and then he could bounce back and,
That's a whole nother thing.
It could
too.
be up to a year. He hasn't gotten sentenced yet, but
Yeah.
it's probably just might be maybe like probation, pay something. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother
Community
thing
service.
too.
Community service.
Is also, I think my bad. I'm over here drinking.
Oh, that boy gassy.
You know what I'm saying? Soda pap. You know what I'm saying? But another
Like
thing
Coke
is it's like when somebody goes to jail, right? If our prison system is doing what it's supposed to do, then after they've gone to jail or prison and they get out, then it's time to like kind of give them the benefit of the doubt at that point, right? Like, didn't they take their punishment? It would be like you got sent to the corner as a little kid, and then like you got out of the corner, and people still treated you like shit
But
for
that's
the
what
rest of the
people
night.
do.
Like, no, I paid my dues.
Yeah,
I was
like
in
they just
trouble.
get like a whole stigma attached to them now.
But I think it also depends on what you did. 'Cause
Right.
True,
Yeah,
true.
If it's
Yeah,
like
because
truly
like obviously
heinous
some
shit,
yeah.
like
Then obviously you kind
but,
of deserve that stigma. But
yeah, but if it's like something that maybe isn't as vile as and as dark as we've seen before, then
interesting. Then what's something that's like you can't come, or what are a few things that's like there's no coming back from that, like murder,
anything involving children.
sexual,
yeah, but I say children or even first degree murder, I'd say.
yeah.
Because like I mean, if it's like what is it like second degree is like in the heat of the moment, and third degree is like unintentional or something like that.
Mhm.
That could be sort of redeemable, sure.
I'm
But
gonna say this. Even though OJ was found not guilty,
That motherfucker did it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, that motherfucker did it.
He should just. He needs
See,
to
I
stay low.
can't-
He
I
doesn't know how
can't-
to lay low.
I can't say he did it because I have to at least be consistent in my own principles. He was found not guilty.
He's the
so
worst,
damn
not
shit.
guiltiest person I've ever seen before. in my
Seriously,
life.
I read
bro.
his book, and let me tell you what, that motherfucker did it. There's no way, bro.
Let me
He was
tell you
giving
what.
out the details in his book, saying,
I
"And
didn't do it, but if I
this happened-
If I
do
did do it, that ass. Once he called himself OJ Mahomes, it's a wrap. Can we find that clip, please? Find the OJ Mahomes clip. And like, all right,
If I
man.
did do it,
Let us know how you guys feel in the comments below about Jonathan Majors. Are you hurt? Are you not surprised? Should they recast the role?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. Oh, my God.
Mr. Majors, just do your time. Get the help you
Well,
need.
we don't. He's not sentenced yet, Gibby. We don't know.
He probably.
he will be.
Hey, take your sentence, with your head held high and fucking rehab as you need to, and come back from this.
Yeah,
He's a good ass actor,
He's
man.
actor,
with a
yeah.
positive message.
You're a good actor, but yeah, dog, just
You ain't no Michael B. Jordan.
keep your hands
That's
to
what you're
yourself.
not.
Keep your hands
You know,
to
yeah.
yourself.
Roll your eyes. Roll your eyes, Chewy. All right, roll them.
Keep your hands to
Look at
yourself.
my eyes. Roll them. That ass.
Or keep your hands to yourself. And then if let's say he's sitting there right now and he's going, I didn't do it. Right?
He said he didn't do it.
Let's say he's sitting there right now and he's like, I'm getting sentenced for something I did not do. Then what you need to do is look at everything you can control with the power that you have to not be able to get caught up and get lied on like that again. And maybe that's the type of shit that powerful, rich black men will have to do. Shit, I'll let you know right now. If I got bread like that, bruh, my life would be really hard to do me dirty. They had to find something from back in the day before I was famous.
Man, we hear
And I
a
ain't
lot
done
of stories like this, like that happen. What seems like every day, from people that are way more richer and more powerful than us.
Yeah, it's just rough, man. Once it involves a woman and stuff like that, you can't really wipe everything under the rug like that. So,
Right.
Unfortunately, especially when it's like assault, it's not just like sexual stuff or preferences, whatever the case is.
I know like a very rich dude, and he kind of was. He explained to me one time that He was like, once you make a certain amount of money, you gonna start getting sued for shit. Like they gonna start coming at you. He's like, once you make a certain amount of money, somebody gonna come for your ass.
Somebody call 911. I'm just joking. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, we're gonna see how Jonathan bounces back from this. But now it's time for some mother loving hot cues. All right.
Cues.
All right, man. We are ready for another round of hot cues. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
If you guys are new to the show, hot cues are where we get to go through different internet happenings, stories, whatever the case is, our personal opinions about shiznit. We try to do it in like 5 to 7 minutes because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? We got to press the buttons because I'm a DJ Aaron Michael. Don't forget it. Gibby, you ready?
I am ready.
Welcome to your first level of hot cues, big guy.
Let's go.
All right, let's get it.
I'm always ready.
All right, first one's up. So Kanye West had a private listening party. Shout out to Bootleg Kev who recorded some footage there. It's damn, you know you major when you go to a Kanye West freaking.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I know. I'm actually kind of jealous.
That's
wild
dope.
shit. That room looked like it was kind of stinky though.
I'm weak.
All respect. But the album was reportedly supposed to drop on like the 14th or the 15th. Him and Ty Dolla $ign's conjoined album, and it did not. We have no album. And Gibby, what was one of the reasonings you've heard why he did not release it?
Well, the word is that there is a Nicki Minaj feature on the album that Nicki Minaj or her people didn't clear. And Kanye being Kanye, he's just got to have that song on the album in order for him to release. And it's very frustrating. As a Kanye West fan, it's like, get out the way, Nicki. I'm sorry, but just get out the way. Your album dropped. It did what it did.
Nicki is the first ever woman rapper to have 3 #1 albums, though. So congratulations to Nicki.
Congratulations, but his name is Kanye West, and he's supposed to drop on Friday, and it didn't happen. And I'm blaming one person.
But why is he so?
One person only.
Why is he so like crazy about that song "New Body," which has been out for like a year or some shit? Like people illegally already. That song was already on TikTok. I've seen it. So like I don't know why he's tripping about that
Nicki's
song.
verse was crazy on that.
Nicki's verse was crazy. I forgot why she didn't clear it, but I think I remember. I think I seen something where she was like, "Hey, it's just no hard feelings or whatever. It just is what it is." I honestly think she didn't want to clear it because she was trying to let her album do more numbers before Kanye's and Ty Dolla $ign's album drop. But are we excited for Kanye's album? Are we hyped for it? Is it in?
I mean, I always want to hear some new Ye, man, for real. I've heard some of like his unreleased stuff recently, and it's fire. So I'm expecting this album to be really good, and I just like the way I like Ty Dolla $ign's voice.
Oh, I love Ty.
Yeah, like on almost any song he comes in on, I feel like it's always solid. So I'm excited to see what Kanye saw in Ty that made him want to do a whole album, because that's not something Kanye's really done except for with Jay-Z, right?
Yeah, and I think this will only be a second conjoined album or second collab album.
I'm excited for that Future feature on the album. He's got Future and Ty Dolla $ign harmonizing on there, and it sounds.
Have you heard that clip?
Yeah,
bruh.
It's crazy.
That shit had me like, no, it's going crazy. I feel like it might even fuck the club up too a little bit.
It's the match that makes you say, why didn't this happen before?
Yeah, the way it started and then the way it drops in, I was like, I could imagine that being. I feel like that's gonna. It will be in your pocket.
I'm gonna have to
sure.
gas up the whip and listen to this album, because I listen to albums better in the car. Like when I'm driving, I'm able to actually focus. I talk better when I'm on the phone. I listen to albums better. Like I can't be at home to listen to it. That's weird. I need to like be in the mode. Chewy, are you excited for the new album?
Mike was muted.
There you go.
I'm always gonna appreciate a new Kanye West album, but I feel like with like all of his antics lately, I'm just like,
he's just gonna randomly drop it in like the middle of the night at some point. He's just gonna be like, here it is.
I think the thing I genuinely like this about Kanye is that he's, whether you like everything he says or you hate everything he says, he is genuinely a individual. Like he is literally Kanye. Like he doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
Kanye, for sure.
He will say what he's gonna say, and then he will continue to kind of prove his point that like, yeah, it's like you don't have to like me. I can be exactly who I want to be and still be successful and still not get canceled. Or they try to cancel, it never like works. And then the antics make him more famous. And then then because at the core of it, I think he's so confident that his music is always going to be good.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Donda 2 didn't really do shit, so it's not like.
Well, he released it with Donda 2. He released it in where he used his own stem player.
So he probably made more money doing some shit like that in a weird
forgot
way.
About the stem player. I low-key kind of wanted one when that
Yeah,
came
I
out.
wanted one too, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's a very interesting like gimmick that he had with it, but
see, that I think that's the thing too is Kanye got money. He wanted to try something new for him. And he did. He didn't give a fuck if we really bought it or not. He wanted to try that shit.
I feel like he did that because he knew Donda 2 was mainly just like a lot of Donda leftovers,
Shit.
whatever the case.
Either way,
Like Donda B-sides.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm drop it like this. That's how he did it. And yeah,
I'm a big Kanye fan musically. I don't always agree with his antics and how he be portraying himself sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on, yay.
But see, that's the thing though, is that's what I'm saying is 100%. I don't agree with shit that Kanye says, but what I agree with is the way he behaves, and he continues to be himself. Because I think that's another huge problem right now. Is there's literally a lot of people who feel like they can't just say shit that's on their mind. They feel like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble if I say this, or somebody's not gonna like me if I say this. Like, just be yourself and stop really giving a fuck so much.
Well, because nowadays
Who
everything
likes you?
everything you say gets psychoanalyzed by people, whether it's business, whether you're trying to date, whether like everything you say kind of gets held against you in a court of public law. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is as long as you're not doing or saying anything illegal, you really don't get the cancel thing is like not a real thing. The only way they'll really cancel you is if they really think you're doing something, and then whoever the dark hand behind the scenes come and really body your ass, I guess. You can worry about
only
that.
if you allow that shit to happen,
No,
unless you did some really.
I genuinely believe there's no such thing as being canceled unless you like Jonathan Majors type of shit.
Yeah.
You can get canceled for that because you're actually like proven guilty, like you're going to jail. That can really cancel you. But just saying something that's politically like dumb as fuck, the crazy thing is you never get canceled. It just gets polarized because there's billions of people on this planet, and the reality is whatever stupid shit you say, there's a pocket of people who will be like, no, I agree with him.
Well,
listen, if you're going to Kanye West for your politics take, you might want to look elsewhere.
I agree.
But if you're going to him
that
for like the
Wars was wild.
hottest track, you're looking in the right place. If you're going to Kanye West for some dope ass music that's gonna last years and years and years and years, that's where you got to look, bro.
That's
That's a good point.
Yeah, like you don't go to Kanye for everything. You don't go to Kanye for his personal opinions. You don't go to Kanye for
Hell
dating.
no.
If you want to go somewhere for dating, you probably go to Tinder for dating, and that's gonna lead us to our second hot cue. You know what I'm saying?
You don't go to McDonald's for a taco. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they might have them now,
It's like-
honestly.
And
The
they
Big Mac taco,
but
kinda
you
shit
shouldn't
is
go
lame.
there
The
for
big
it.
the Mac
You can
taco.
get- remember when they had chicken wings for like a month?
Oh,
Didn't
I
Taco Bell
forgot
have
about
that?
that.
Talk about had chicken.
Taco Bell did too?
No way.
Yeah,
What?
McDonald's had chicken wings for like a month and a half, and
I don't
I
remember
got them
that
one
shit.
time, and I'm not gonna lie, they were good, but my stomach was my stomach was fucked up, boy.
Orc in his stomach. Jesus. Well, yeah. Well, Tinder. I don't know if you guys have heard now, but Tinder literally, they're going to be launching a new subscription model to where if you want, you don't have to.
If I want to,
You can actually pay $499 a month.
God damn.
Hold on. Let me
Aaron, with people paying $499 a month for Tinder, I think it's safe to say I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, bro, because
let's see.
I can't keep up.
You are not going to get me
According
to
to-
spend $400 just to get ghosted.
According to
cannot
Complex, Tinder has introduced a new premium subscription service named Tinder Select, priced at $4.99 a month. According to USA Today, this exclusive service, available to less than 1% of Tinder's user base, offers features like direct messaging without matching, increased visibility, and the ability to be seen by the app's most sought-after profiles. If if you had this for a whole year, guess how much it would cost you?
How much?
$6,000 for a year to have this service.
Hey, your fucking self-respect.
It just sounds like.
Bro,
go ahead.
no.
If one person
ahead,
pays
Gibby.
for this, they need to get
Go
their ass
ahead, Gibby.
beat.
Go ahead, Gibby.
I was gonna say it sounds like, based on the features you just named, it sounds like basically all you're paying for is to be the first picture that pops up when they open their app.
Yeah,
And then
because
that's it.
you wanna know how you can do all this shit for free without even paying for it, really? Instagram. Go to the gram. Find them on the gram. All right?
Brother,
Chewy, hit the horn, Chewy. What the
$499, G. Just, bro, you could take that and here. Let me actually break that shit down for you a little bit better.
Oh, here we go.
Number one, get some dental insurance.
Oh, my
That's number
gosh.
one. Number two, get a gym membership.
Oh.
Number three, get some meal prep because you need a gym and diet. Number four, get Audible. Sorry, bro. Like you're not even at like $100. You maybe at like $150 right now.
Gym membership's kind of pricey.
It depends what gym.
I
You
feel like the
no,
dental
if you
insurance is
no.
pricey.
Don't go to no pricey gym when
Oh,
you
yeah,
trying to
but-
get you when you trying to get in there.
But don't
You
go to no
go to
Planet
no.
Fitness.
You gotta go. Yeah, don't go like Planet Fitness. Go to that little
where I
middle,
go.
the middle ground, the LA Fitness, EOS, Vasa. Get in the middle ground. You don't need to go to the fancy gym. You don't even know what you're doing there yet. Go to the basic.
I go to the Village, baby. Holla at me.
And then
Yeah,
you got
I got a
people-
Lifetime, baby. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go to Lifetime? The only benefit is about Lifetime is you. I mean, I think this benefit probably works more for women, like the higher end gyms.
Yeah.
If you're a girl and you're looking for a guy, going to a higher end gym would probably be beneficial because it's like a guy. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I don't really care how much money a girl makes if I'm dating her. So, but a girl might actually care. So if you go to a gym where it's a more expensive gym membership,
I can't date a broke woman though. Like
Are-
preferably.
Are any of y'all on dating apps?
what's
currently?
broke though for you? If you were talking about
Yeah.
a girl,
I'm on a few. I'm
So-
sorry. What was
so-
the question?
I was.
Wait,
my bad, me
no.
or Gibby?
Already, we're getting off. track.
Okay,
All right,
okay,
we're having
yeah,
two
I'm-
different
I'm-
conversations.
Okay, I was like,
All right, we'll finish
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part
yeah,
later.
my
Okay.
bad.
No, but all right. So, Chewy, you said you're on a few different dating apps.
Yes.
Which one are you on? Or which one?
fucking, you name it. Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. That's the only ones I use.
How have those been working out for you?
Yeah, hit or miss.
See, I tried Bumble. Ass.
Dude,
I'm like,
Bumble
all
is
right.
ass. Actually, no, yeah, I'm definitely deleting that one. For sure.
Yeah, I can't do a dating app, bro. I'm just nah.
The whole point is for like chicks to message you and nobody messages me.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, okay, in comparison, I'm a guy that you guys know me. I'm in my room all the time. I don't ever get out. I don't go to the clubs. I don't really be
That's a lie.
outside
I saw you
like
at the
that.
club last night. You were making it rain. You were throwing.
let's be
You,
it.
you threw $102 bills.
That's
First of all-
crazy.
First of all,
That's
that
crazy.
would never happen. And second of all,
That-
if anything, I'm throwing my little change jar. Like,
I'm making it hail.
Ow.
I'm making it hail.
Hell, bitch.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, Aaron, someone like you who's DJing all the time at the clubs where there's all the women around, and not only that, but you the DJ, you it, bro.
Women only
I've-
use me
I've-
to hear their songs. All right, and
that's-
so they can air pretend to DJ like, can I do the wiki? No, Becky, sit your ass down.
Can I do the wiki? It's
That's
crazy.
the problem.
but like someone
is
like
it?
me, I don't get out. So like dating apps, I only really use one dating app, which I hardly ever use. But still, it's like
Which one?
I use Facebook dating. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
and it don't get.
I've tried it,
don't
but
get
dude,
you
like,
nowhere.
there's some bottle the barrel type of stuff there, dude.
I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
right now.
I'm good.
Girls, fine ass, real. They're them baddie, not even baddie, but we talking about like she got her life together and all that. They very seldomly are on a dating app.
It's facts.
So my thing is, if you're fishing looking for salmon, but you're in the wrong creek, what's the point of that? at all. That's one thing. And the other point is, like Gibby said, well, I'm not out there. I'm not being the cool. I'm not coming off as the cool guy. Like, okay, to me, what you're saying is you know what they want and you know what to do, but you're just not willing to do that right now at this point in your life. So if that's what it is what it is. But I don't know.
Look, man,
the dating app thing, I think it's like,
I do better in person. Like,
so that's
you know
what I'm saying.
I
go
can't
be in person.
I can't match with somebody and then start chatting with them for a week until I finally meet you. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to talk to you
But
about?
that's a good screening. You know, like when I was on Bumble for a little bit, some lady messaged me or whatever. It was a decent conversation. And next thing you know, oh, well, what are you doing later? Oh, I'm just watching my 4 kids. Pass, delete. Damn. Moving on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
like,
definitely really tough, like dating closer to 30 now, dude. That everybody's a mom.
Oh yeah, there's no problem.
Like, I have no problem with moms.
Yeah,
I love moms. You kidding me?
No, I mean, look, you're gonna date a woman that has a child or whatever, and as long as they have everything.
Damn, like 4 kids though.
Yeah,
like
4,
that's
yeah.
absurd.
Oh, yeah.
I cut it at like 3.
I don't know.
Even then, that's still too much.
I would tell guys that's completely up to you. You do not have to date a woman who has kids. You do not have to.
You don't want to be stepdad, Artie?
Nah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
It depends. If
look, I'm not saying it's 100% off the table because I'm not a guy like that, 100% guy. But I'm saying like, is it a preference that I would? No, I mean, no, because it's not my child. And like, then I'm coming into a situation and I have to, because eventually if it becomes serious, I'm like, we'll be prioritizing her and the kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. To me, I don't find any that like I wouldn't want to raise somebody else's kid, but that's just me. Maybe I sound like a dick, but here, guess what? Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just gonna say there's a lot of great women that are holding it down and being a great single parent.
Yeah, that's cool.
And also, hey, there's some dads that are being single dads too, and they're holding it down. So it's all just very dependent on the person as well.
Right. Because for y'all ladies, y'all doing y'all thing. Maybe that's not my preference, but look, we got 3 guys in the room who just said they'll date you. The odds are looking pretty good, so don't worry about me.
I don't aim for women with kids, but if it happens, it happens.
Dude, honestly, like it depends on like how old the kids are. If they're like fucking like babies or toddlers, dude, I ain't trying to raise them.
Yeah, but then you get to mold them.
I would almost prefer the younger the kid.
Yeah, because when they older, like they know, like why are you talking to my mama? I'm like, oh,
yeah, and you might get to the
mama, she's fine as fuck.
That age where you
where the hell are your fruit snacks at, Aiden?
You know what I'm saying?
Give me that fruit roll up, cut.
And then but I honestly, I actually think that the most important thing about dating a woman with kids is what her baby daddy is like. Because
that's true, yeah.
Because if you got a crazy ass baby daddy and I gotta be watching over my shoulder and shit,
if he in jail,
I'm not doing I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
If he's in jail, probably not.
The kid is probably the least of the worries, because if you got a like real polite, nice, like well mannered child where it's like, oh, this is not gonna add stress to my life, cool. But if your baby daddy, actually a couple of things. If your baby daddy too sexy.
What?
If you got a handsome ass baby daddy, and I see him pull up and drop the kid off, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, brother?" Yeah,
bro, you
I'll be
that
like,
one
"Whoa,
Will Ferrell freaking."
Hold on,
what's that one movie?
I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this motherfucker.
Like, was it Daddy's Home or whatever?
I gotta deal with this motherfucker forever.
Yeah, it was Daddy's Home. Yeah,
no,
yeah, when Mark Wahlberg was like the biological dad.
True, you see him pull up, he handsome as fucking. You thinking, damn, I gotta hope you don't slip and fall on this.
Wow,
for the rest of your life. I'd be like, shit, that nigga handsome as fuck. Shit.
What?
No, I'm just kidding, y'all.
Yo,
I'm just kidding. I've been kidding. I'm just saying, like, if you got a dangerous baby daddy, I don't want to deal with it. You got a too handsome of a baby daddy, I don't really want to deal with that either.
Ugly, safe, weenie ass baby daddy to.
I mean, just a normal dude, just a normal guy who understands.
Somebody from the Weenie Hut General.
Look, a normal guy who understands boundaries and shit. Look, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Artie, look, if you ever meet a woman with a kid, just treat her right. Show her a Christmas movie. You know what I'm saying? And then like you guys will have this Christmas time right now.
I went on one date with a girl who had a kid. I shit you not. I shit you not. By the morning, I had text messages from the baby daddy. Hey, don't you ever talk to my girl like, this and that.
Damn.
And I just literally text her and I said, yeah, I'm good off this.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. It can not even be the kid.
But
It can be the baby daddy.
Yeah, that's
That's a
rare.
good point.
Yeah, that's rare, but yeah.
Is it rare? Is it rare?
I don't think it's as
No,
rare as you
it's
think.
I don't
definitely
think
not
it's
rare.
that
Well,
rare
then
to
you gotta
have.
really. Hey, is she
I'm
worth?
just thankful I
fighting
haven't run into
for?
this situation.
Like nah, your family mine now. Like
Yeah, I'm see. No,
that's some shit you would say though. Like nah, man, your family's mine now.
no,
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
fighting.
All right, well we got one more hot cue.
All right, my bad.
You're good. You're fine, Artie. Good lord. Yo, what's the best Christmas movie you guys have ever seen, or if anything,
easy.
top 3?
I mean, my personal favorite is the Grinch, like the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Damn, you took mine.
That's a solid. That's solid.
All right, so Chewy, you say Grinch.
Yes.
Okay, what do you say, Artie?
Favorite Christmas movie?
And also, does Friday After Next? Does that count as a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to think.
I'll go back to you.
Yeah,
Gibby.
back to me.
The best Christmas movie I've ever seen is Elf.
That's a good
one. Elf was
definitely
All
up
right,
there.
okay.
It was funny as hell. Will Ferrell's hilarious, and not one single curse word in there. At least from Will Ferrell's side. I don't know if anybody else said one.
Did he say cotton-headed ninny muggins?
Yeah,
Cotton-headed?
that's as bad as it gets.
That seems pretty racial.
Oh, you think there's an undertone there?
I don't
Okay.
know the way you said it. All right, Artie. I'm joking.
I mean, I like the Home Alone movies.
Okay.
Those are usually Christmas. Those are considered
Was that
Christmas
you?
movies, right?
Were you ever left like Home Alone?
Oh yeah, I used to be starting fires and shit. I used to.
You're probably not even lying either. I'm gonna ask your mama.
used to start fires. How would she know she wasn't there?
For me, it was Grinch, man. All the memes coming out and the hell that Jim Carrey went through when he was shooting that movie. Like I think they said it took him like 6 hours a day to get into that makeup.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
dude.
yeah,
It's insane.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit. There would never be another Jim Carrey movie like that, or anybody ever to play the Grinch like that. That movie is timeless. So let us know in the comments below what your favorite Christmas movie is. Let us know if Friday After Next counts as one. You'll talk to us. All right, let us know. We need to know these.
Before we
things.
move on, do you guys consider Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Oh, I've been hearing about that one too. I haven't really gotten into Die
Maybe
Hard.
doesn't.
No.
No.
What happened during Christmas?
It's an action movie. This is supposed to be a joyful time, some joyful, peaceful season. Not like, yo, we gonna beat up some bad guys.
All right, how many Santa movies are coming out about Santa Claus being John Wick and beating people to death, and those still Christmas movies and shit?
What
Jingle
Christmas
All the
movies
Way.
are you watching?
With Arnold Schwarzenegger, that movie was actually with him and Sinbad. That movie's fucking amazing.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, This Christmas by Chris Brown.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the boy's ready.
That
Yeah,
boy's
you
ready.
invited.
It's easily.
You invited
hands
to the
down.
Christmas cookout.
Yeah, that's a hard one, actually.
Favorite Christmas song. You want to know one of the saddest ones?
Huh.
Charlie Brown's Christmas. That
Oh,
shit
yeah,
gets me
dude,
so
has a
depressed.
weird
It's a
feeling
beautiful
to
song,
it.
but that shit's depressing as fuck. Like no wonder why Charlie was bald with no friends.
Damn.
Yeah. Tell you what's your favorite Christmas song?
I don't know if I want to. I'm trying to think because like I like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree or Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh.
I'm trying like I don't know. I can't choose between the two. Like Christmas tree.
Hey, copyright.
There's
Shit, you're right.
Christmas on Hollis with Run DMC.
Hollis Queens, yeah.
Hey, Feliz Navidad.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that reminds me that Christmas movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie, and Seth Rogen. When they were that was a pretty good Christmas movie too. I forgot the name of it. I think it was like
I don't remember it.
I forgot the name of it. That was really good.
Yeah, I think my favorite Christmas song, I just keep it simple, is the Chestnuts Roasting on.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
I like that. You play that one with a little fire crackling, a little cup of some apple cider.
You
or
with
something.
some other man's family.
I'd say my honorable mention though.
God.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Frosty the Snowman.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
But nothing gets better than when DMX sings Rudolph.
That's look. R.I.P. DMX, he's one of the goats. But I've played that. That's
Rest in
just
peace.
fucking terrible. Of course, we got to mention the goat, freaking Mariah Carey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
yeah.
I used to work at a freaking retail store. And that
Damn,
used to play
bro.
all
I
the
will
time.
break my neck.
I literally had to listen to her like for like. I wouldn't say 24/7, but like, dude, we were doing a toy drive for like the past couple of weeks, and for like the first like 3 or 4 days, We played Mariah Carey nonstop on one of the radio stations here.
Jeez.
It was
Oh, that would
agony.
hurt
Yeah,
my
that sucks.
balls.
Hey, but speaking of the toy drive, the Queued Up Podcast was happy to donate toys to Hot 97.5 and 98.3. We donated over $100 of different toys and knickknacks and cards for boys and girls and everybody. It was
Shout out
really
to Child
amazing.
Crisis Arizona.
Yes, Child Crisis Arizona. Shout out. Chewy was there, busting his ass, working hard with the whole entire
Dude, I know. I'm tired.
So, you know what I'm saying? I brought the toys. If you follow us on Instagram so that way y'all can see stuff like this. So I might try to repost it as well. But that's our cues. That's our cues. Let us know the best Christmas movie and the best Christmas song. We got one more topic before we get up out of here. One more topic. All right, last topic of the night. Since we are Suns fans, we root for the home team. Woo, 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 woo. The Suns lately have been kind of up and down with their gameplay. It hasn't really been the way we wanted to see them. These motherfuckers can't stay healthy to save shit. But we still got Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. But Bradley Beal twisted his ankle really bad against the Knicks, and he's going to be out for 2 weeks. Are we cursed? Are we ruined? Like, do we still have a chance to win a championship? What are y'all feeling? Chewy? What do you think?
I don't feel anything anymore.
Wow.
Bro, decades of being an Arizona sports fan is just kind of just breaking me down now, dude.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll probably be fine. I mean, I think just the one thing I really am pissed off about this team is like I feel like they just don't really truly have an identity.
Yeah.
Like even chemistry either too. Like there's some days where they just look lost, and it's just KD and Book Show.
The Suns at the beginning of the season had really good chemistry when they were moving the ball. Drew Eubanks was dunking on everybody. It was like the white Blake Griffin type shit. And then now it started. Well, Blake, I think is half white. But then it kind of started boiling down to it being like
I'm kidding.
Devin Booker doing a 1-on-3 fadeaway 2 mid-range jump
Pretty much
shot.
Book doing too much. Yes.
Like, bro, that's not a good shot. And if we gave up 50 points to fucking Jalen Brunson, like, who's a good player, but damn. Like, what do you think?
Well, my biggest fear with this Suns team is that we become another version of what once was the Brooklyn Nets, where they had Kyrie, James Harden,
And they still
Kevin
couldn't get shit
Durant.
done.
Yeah.
And they only played, maybe 20 games altogether?
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. I feel like a lot of our secondary guys getting hurt is the bigger issue. We can deal with Bradley Beal. I hope he gets better. That sounds harsh. But we could deal with a Bradley Beal being out or a Kevin Durant being out separately, and having 2 key players in at a time. But it's the surrounding guys like Grayson Allen and Okogie and these other puzzle pieces that are going to make this team work.
But that's why the stars are important, is because if we had Bradley Beal, we wouldn't miss Okogie. We wouldn't really miss Grayson Allen that much. But, of course, our team is not going to win a ring unless we have everybody. Like, we need Grayson. We need Eric. We need Nas. We need all the guys to, come through and play. Artie, what do you think? You think we should have a chance to win a ring or not?
I mean, they just got to stay healthy, man. I don't know what's going on with y'all. I don't know if y'all not eating your Wheaties or what's the difference.
Not drinking your milk.
You're not drinking enough leche, but y'all need to keep your ankles. I don't know.
Well, with Bradley Beal,
keep your ankles closer.
Well,
to,
that was just a
to-
freak.
yeah,
This
somehow.
dude literally
that was just
landed
a
his
freak
whole entire
accident, yeah.
body weight on his ankle. I'm
Yeah.
surprised it didn't snap.
Well,
yeah.
And he hit the shot, too, which is freaking crazy.
It's weird though. Like, you would think if we have these stars, they would be able to take the heat off of each other, and then they would have a safer season. But it's weird to see them rotate injuries. It almost makes me. I mean, maybe in this one because it was visible, very obvious. But it almost kind of makes me think is this planned? Are they doing this for a specific
What?
reason to
I feel like it
Why?
is.
Some 5D
What are y'all
load management.
talking about? What do you mean, is it planned?
Load management. That's the
You
key
think
term
this dude
for all
landed his whole
sports right
body
now.
weight on his ankle for load management?
No,
You guys
no,
high?
No, I'm not
that's
saying
that's a one-off example.
No, not yet, but
Like,
okay.
like even towards the beginning of the season, mind you, Kevin Durant also got hurt in a similar way. But still, it seems like that's kind of like the key strategy, not just for the Suns, but for so many teams Not even only in basketball.
No, but I feel like we don't have the luxury, and also the league is trying to crack down on load management. But we don't have the luxury to do that because we don't have any team chemistry.
No,
like the Nuggets have been together for years. The Lakers have been together for a few years. Like they're core. Same for the Bucks. Same for the Celtics. Like those guys know how to play with each other. We literally switched our whole damn team over. And the only people we had left was just Devin and Kevin. And Kevin was only with us for like 20 games last year. So we don't have the luxury of like the guys taking days and weeks off. We don't.
I'm sure
I'm not trying to lose to the bitch ass Lakers.
I know. Neither am I. I'm sure we'll be fine come playoff time. Maybe we can make a run still if everybody's healthy and everything. But damn, dude, sometimes these like at these low points, I really do miss the Twins.
Do you ever feel like, and this is a completely offshoot, do you ever feel like maybe these things aren't planned necessarily for like load management or like longevity of the player, but maybe because for a while sports betting wasn't that big of a thing.
I know, right? And then it really kind of popped off when they legalized it for sure.
Right. And then I almost feel like one of the things that can really throw off like a very certain bet is an injury. So like if you feel like, for example, like your team, I know my team's going to win and I can probably count on so-and-so to make this much and this person, and you can get like a solid parlay. The one thing you're not expecting is injury. Like, it's not even on the thing. You can't, like, bet that somebody get injured. That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I bet.
He's going to blow his elbow out of that.
And I bet.
Like, can you imagine the types of bets that they would have? Like, it'd
There
be
probably
type
is
of
some
injury.
under-table fuck-ass bets like.
How long the injury takes them out.
Well, LeBron James, all right, we got the pool. I think we're overthinking it, man. I think it's just we've been some teams just happens to them in all sports and football, basketball, baseball, where you just get hurt. You know what I'm saying? People just get like fucking Kevin's a lanky ass motherfucker, man. He has his limbs flailing all over the place. So.
I think it's the
whenever Kevin falls,
curse.
I get scared. I'm like, God, please, Kevin, get up.
It's the curse. Remember what Jello was telling us? The curse from the Native
Lil
American burial grounds.
I don't think it's Native Americans. I think it's the calendula curse, as I call it.
I thought you're talking about Lil B when he cursed Kevin Durant, but Kevin
because I'm pretty sure
Lil B curse.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Bro,
What?
if
anybody could
Lil
actually
B
curse
curse
somebody,
is real.
it could be Lil B. I
Lil
don't know
B's curse
why.
is real. Kevin Durant did not win a ring until he like apologized, and then he won 2 with Golden State.
It's you know what?
For real?
Yeah.
I
didn't
could
even hear
imagine.
about
I mean,
that.
like Lil B's whole existence is kind of crazy. Like he's like famous for being like a rapper, but like he's never been good.
Yeah, he wasn't really that good.
Ever. No, it's not like
Not before he curses
really.
us and we never
No,
get popular.
I'm saying it's impressive. I don't even think Lil B really sit there and think, oh, I just got crazy bars.
Maybe he does to himself. I don't know. I'm just saying though. But there's a few real curses. Lil B's curse. Whenever you knock over the salt shaker on the table, you don't throw any over your shoulder.
True.
The Madden curse.
I was gonna say the Madden curse.
Madden curse.
What about walking around a pole and splitting a pole?
I don't think that's that bad as what it used to be.
I'm uncomfortable with that.
Yeah,
That's one that
I don't
legitimately
prefer it.
I'm not a magical La La Land with supernatural type of person, but I will not let that happen.
Don't walk under a ladder.
Yeah,
Don't-
that just sounds dumb.
That's just dumb. No umbrella inside.
Again, it's dumb.
Yeah,
I
don't
hate
know
when a
about
number,
that.
like if I'm like turning up like my radio or my TV, the volume number has to either be on increments of 5 and or even. If it's like on 37 or 33, go to hell.
That
30.
is
I was gonna say that's a little too much.
that's like a weird like trauma
I
response.
have OCD.
thing.
I'm sorry.
Like
See, now I have to touch your kneecap. Now I feel better. I'm not gonna touch your kneecap.
no,
Now I
don't.
feel better.
sexual assault.
Should we
I
get
feel violated.
Good thing I am HR.
Oh, shit.
Suns are. I'm asking you guys right now. Suns still gonna win a chip? Chewy, yes or no?
At this rate, no.
Wow.
Damn.
You're honest.
I think they need to go to a Native American land and have like a spiritual ayahuasca journey.
I think
and then they
I think
may actually-
Giovanni has ayahuasca somewhere. So I think he probably
Damn,
Is
bro.
that legal?
I want to hit at that.
Damn.
I'm joking. He's gonna be like, wait, what?
Let's all do a team trip.
No, y'all do it. I'll just bring the camera.
Nah, I've heard about what ayahuasca
You're gonna be
does.
a sitter. You're gonna sit us.
I heard what
I'm not
that
even
shit
doing
does.
that.
Henry Cejudo, who was a multi-time champion with MMA in the UFC, he did ayahuasca one time with Mike Tyson, and he said literally he was the judge, jury, and executioner, and he was on trial. Like he was like he saw himself on trial. It only lasted 5 minutes, but he said it felt like it lasted for like
But
hours.
you learned a lot.
He was fucking crying like a baby.
You know, I've had a hallucination one time
What'd you hallucinate?
off of Wim Hof.
What the fuck is
You know
Wim
what the
Hof?
Wim Hof?
What is that?
It's like
No.
a breathing technique. Like it's just breathing, and like you like do a certain amount of breaths, and then you hold your breath.
yeah, I did
and blow
that
it out.
when I was in band, like in grade school. We did that. It it helps with like your lung capacity and your breathing, like you said. And yeah, it'll make you feel like lightheaded and stuff. But I never had like a hallucination off
the
of it.
Wim Hof method, you can like take that further. And I jumped out of the top of my head and landed on a beach of grass. And then the ocean was like purple and blue clouds. And then my wife was there. And it was just, I had a full out of body experience from that shit. And it was like no drugs, just breathing.
Yeah, so Henry Cejudo, he did ayahuasca before, and he was talking about how he was like the judge for his own, like he was on trial and himself was the judge, and like literally he started crying and shit like that. So I don't know if I'm never gonna try anything like that. That's just not gonna happen.
People say stuff like that and like DMT are like total ego killers. Like whatever ego you had about yourself is just dead within that little 5 minutes of tripping. I've never tripped. I've never really wanted to trip on anything. It just doesn't sound appealing.
Y'all are so professional, bro.
I
Like,
wouldn't.
I mean, they'll probably notice there's like a little break, right? But they went back in like I was shook right now of how well y'all went back into the conversation. Like we
This
never.
is my first time doing this.
Give me the natural.
Yeah,
all right?
bro,
Give me the
I'm-
natural. But look, all right. At the end of the day, let's wrap up this last segment because this kind of got out of hand a little bit. I'm gonna go around and ask you guys one more time: are the Suns gonna win a ring this year? Chewy, yes or no?
At this rate, no.
Okay. Artie, yes or no?
I'm not feeling it. I don't think so. I'm not seeing it.
Gibby,
Not this season.
they're gonna win it. I believe. I believe in White Lightning, Grayson Allen. I believe in White Thunder, Drew Eubanks, and our Bosnian fucking big man beast, Yusuf Nurkic. Or I believe.
Those aren't even
Kevin,
real
Devin, and
people's
Brad.
names.
Hey, I saw some ball minutes being played.
Bro,
Yeah.
and I never
You know.
wanted to see a player fucking get benched so fast.
Yeah, Ball just he's so weird because he's too weak to be a center, but then he's too lanky to be a wing. Like
I know, dude.
kid has
Somewhere
talent,
in-
it's just
somewhere
hard.
in the
Like
middle.
Joel Embiid would eat this boy for lunch. So like, and so would
Literally.
Jokic.
Literally.
But yeah, that's episode 46. That is it. Christmas time. Like I said, we are so close to a year. Please, if you guys are going to be hanging out for Christmas, please have fun with the family. Please be safe. Do not drink and drive. You know what I'm saying? Keep it easy. We're not going to be here. There will be no episode. Well, there will be a compilation episode dropping next week. Chewy's cooking his magic goodies for this next episode, so it's going to be beautiful. And then I think, we're going to be taking off New Year's, so we're going to spend time with our family like that. But then we're coming back. We're coming back because we still gotta meet up with Luciano for Loaded Wieners. All right, we have to for Loaded Wieners at his spot called Loaded Wiener. There's a whole lot more events. Potential guests like Jello and his wife Sarah might be on. Antoinette Cawley, we got to get her on. A couple of very popular influencers in Phoenix as well. We got some big names that are going to be on the show. Let us know who you guys want to see as well. Once again, I'm your boy DJ Aaron Michael. Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Chewy, how can they find you and follow you?
Hit me up on Instagram, Radio Chewy. Radio Chewy.
I still miss Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Artie, how can they find you?
Artie Reeps on Instagram and TikTok. That's ARDYREAPZ.
Nice, there you go. Follow my boy Calver Productions as well. RC, we love you, dog. We'll see you again next week. Probably we'll see you again soon. Love you. Gibby, first time on the big sexy red. Well, you're on sexy reds like her, just like her thigh.
I'm holding it down.
Oh, yeah,
Holding it down.
There you go, bro. Great job this episode. How can they find you, man?
Gibby Visions, GIBBY_Visions. Album coming 2024.
Whoa! Really?
Really.
Oh,
Okay.
like you making like a beat compilation album?
Album coming 2024.
You rapping?
Album, bro. Let's go. Woo!
I'm with it.
Album coming
Oh,
2024.
Let him
gosh. Okay, hey, we got to celebrate that.
Album coming.
all right, Kanye. Yo, the Queued Up Podcast. We love you guys. We are out. Yowza.
Later.
You're a nasty freaking with your finger on the trigger.
Hey, those are the words.
He's the type of baby daddy that'll threaten any man that tries to date his baby moms. He's a fucking sick bastard.
Mr. Grinch. He's the type of guy to fucking leave his kids outside in the snow.
He's the type of guy to go to your friend's house, take a shit in the toilet, and not flush. That's what Artie be doing, bro.
Let's go.
That's why I don't invite Artie over to the crib.
Did I do that before?
Did you clog
I
it?
might have really did that before.